Welcome back everyone. I went ahead and did a battery comparison test between the iPhone 12 Pro, the newly released iPhone, against the iPhone XR, which was I guess the 2018 budget device of that year. And what I can tell you is that what I found was pretty shocking, and I don't know exactly what the reasoning is for, but I have a pretty good, viewpoint of what it might be. Now how this test works is pretty much I take both phones, I take a bunch of phones, I raise them up to 100% brightness, I clear out of everything in the background, connect to the same Wi-Fi, everything is pretty much the same, as same as it can be. And I just wait until they die out. And occasionally I'll do some things in between, all the devices, but any devices I test, I do the exact same thing on all of them. So it's not like I'm only doing one thing on one. I do exactly the same thing on all of them. And an hour and 2 minutes into the comparison, I saw that my iPhone 12 Pro was at 92% and my iPhone XR was at 78%. And this was just on, screen on time. I wasn't even doing anything. I literally just turned them on, put them on to never, turn off the display, and I just waited. And that was pretty shocking to me because the iPhone XR had pretty good battery life on iOS 13, especially on iOS 12, and it was said to have one of the best battery lives of that era for the most part. And that was something that was very, very surprising to me. So then I kind of let them sit out for a little bit longer. Then I checked back in at that 2 hour and 56 minute mark. And again, I saw that my iPhone 12 Pro was at 59%. My iPhone XR was at 31%. So it really didn't make that much sense to me how the iPhone XR was this below. I mean, I found it funny that it was like a huge difference between them because the iPhone XR and the iPhone 12 Pro don't really have that crazy difference in terms of the battery life. Like, they're kind of the same in my opinion. So that was something that really shocked me. And then I eventually checked back in at that 4 hour and 32 minute mark. And again, I saw that the iPhone 12 Pro was at 39% and my iPhone XR was completely dead. And I was watching all the phones at the same time. And whenever one turned off, I went ahead and compared it to the other ones. And that was something that was very shocking to me because for this big of a difference to be had in this type of iPhone climate does not make any sense to me. And I don't think the iPhone XR is this much worse. The only variable that has changed from, I guess, even from this phone's release to now is the software. And it's time and time again that I'm saying that the iPhone XR, just on iOS 14 in general, hasn't really had that good of a run in my opinion. I've been seeing time and time again, and even with my other tests you can go and watch, all these iPhones that I've had on iOS 14 haven't really been doing too well on iOS 14, unfortunately. And I feel like this is a bigger problem than a lot of people are kind of saying because the iPhone XR didn't even have that bad a battery life and my phone hasn't even degraded that much. I'm still at over 90% on that. So it's pretty surprising to me. I'm really curious to see what other people have to say, but from my battery test, that's pretty much what I saw. So I don't think the iPhone XR's battery life is this bad. I just think iOS 14 has really impacted a lot of the battery life in my opinion. So that really pretty much covers it up for the most part. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.